This segment is called Story of the Day. This is a collection of some of the craziest stories from the last 30 years of Brandon's life. The only rule to this game is that each one is a true story told as Brandon remembers it. Some of these stories he can tell, and some of them he can't, but he's spilling the tea anyway. Without further ado, we present to you today's Story of the Day.
All right, everyone, this story is called Phoebe's Basic Instinct, and as always, I'm here to explain what happened. First of all, standard trigger warning is in effect. Parents, if you have kids, you should probably put one of them to bed right now. This is a 5th grade playground story. If your kids have not yet achieved 5th grade scholastic learning level, it's bedtime. Okay, that being said, here we go. Folks, I hold in my hand a number 2 Ticonderoga pencil. Any of you that have ever gone to school, pretty much ever, should be intimately familiar with the number 2 Ticonderoga pencil. I myself began my school career in 1982, and I will never forget through every test ever in the 1980s that required this standard issue equipment, you had to completely fill in the circle so that the machines would read it, and this continued all the way through to my senior year when I took my SATs. But sadly, folks, as indicated from the trigger warning at the beginning, the reason that a number 2 Ticonderoga pencil is making an appearance in this video today, we now flash back to 1987, Edmonds, Washington, Seaview Elementary, where I was on the 5th grade playground, and I turned around and a classmate named Phoebe wielded in her hand a number 2 Ticonderoga pencil, and as I looked in horror, she reached in and stabbed, and she just stabbed right here. And I don't know if you guys have watched 24, but Kiefer Sutherland makes the best stab face on TV ever with this like, but that's my recollection, because when she stabbed, she went in deep and just literally looking at her in horror, like, why are you doing this to me? She literally looked like a shark that had tasted the blood and his eyes had turned black. I mean, you could literally see the early makings of a serial killer in this 5th grader as I literally looked and the evidence was before me. So, a true story, folks. If you look right here, you can still see the lead embedded in my arm from 1987, 34 years later. This is a tragic, crazy story. I'm telling you, not only was I shocked, but this girl was so nice. Phoebe had her whole life in front of her, and surely, after this violent experience in the 5th grade, doomed to a life of crime and murder, right? You know, we should find out. I've been wondering for a long time. Hey, Sissy.
Hey, Brandon.
Sissy, which women's prison is Phoebe-Waller Bridge serving her life sentence in?
Phoebe Mary Waller-Bridge is an English actress, writer, comedian, and television producer. She is best known as the creator, head writer, and star of the BBC situation comedy series Fleabag, which was based on her play of the same name.
No, stop, Sissy. You've obviously got the wrong Phoebe. Which women's prison is Phoebe-Waller Bridge serving her life sentence in for murder?
Phoebe Waller-Bridge is the showrunner, head writer, and executive producer of Killing Eve on BBC America. Both Fleabag and Killing Eve are highly acclaimed and have been named among the 100 greatest television series of the 21st century by The Guardian.
Sissy, I am going to delete your program if you don't get straight with me.
Oh, there's no chance of me going straight, Brandon.
Sissy, I just need the inmate ID number and what address I can write to Phoebe at.
You can write to Phoebe Waller-Bridge in care of the BBC London.
Damn it! Computer, delete the Sissy program from my watch now!
Phew,